What is your biggest heartbreak?
My biggest heartbreak is my father got killed when I was 7. His girlfriend shot and killed him. They were dating maybe like a couple of years, and him and my mom were about to get back together. And I think she found out about it, and she kind of had previous mental problems. But yeah, I was 7, and I remember I had come home from. I think I come from school, and my grandma came over that morning, and she came and sat me down, and she was like, somebody really close to you that you love very much has passed away. And I was like, my dad. And she was like, yeah. And so I instantly knew. But honestly, even though it's a big heartbreak, it hasn't been something that I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I've turned that heartbreak into a triumph. Like, I feel like maybe if my dad would have been around. My name is Princess, by the way. So my dad named me that. So if my dad would have been here, I'd probably be like a super spoiled little brat, a super bitch or something. I don't know. Super spoiled, maybe. So I just feel like having that adversity early on really made me the woman I am today. I'm extremely blessed. I'm happy. I take things the right way. And I also cherish people a lot more because I feel like you could die at any time, or I lost somebody early. I make sure to like keep people close to me and keep my relationships very like strong, and I check on people, and I'm just always making sure that I don't hold any grudges and that I'm very present when I'm with my people because anything could happen. So yeah.
My biggest heartbreak is letting my mother go to a different country. Never had anybody into the society, and that's what broke my heart. Like, letting her go. Never gonna have anybody else besides her. That's it. You don't heal from it. It just, you have someone very special towards you that you don't want to let go, but you have to because you want to let them go because whatever makes them feel better, it's something that you want to give to them. You don't want to hold them back. So that's my biggest heartbreak, letting my mother go.
I don't know if it's my biggest, but my most recent bad one was last year. My uncle passed, and we were really, really close. He helped raise me, and I remember when I was younger going to his house every weekend and giving him a hug and talking to him. And to see him in that state, as weak as he was, and it broke my heart. It broke my family for a good long while. For months, it felt like it was a rain cloud over my whole family because he was such a big heart in our family.
Okay. My biggest heartbreak was with my ex-girlfriend. We were dating for about 2 years, and we were best friends beforehand. And we were like planning our future, like everything was going great, and out of nowhere, she went on a little road trip with her friend and cheated on me and broke up with me out of nowhere. And yeah, it was super abrupt, and that was the end of that, so that was definitely my biggest heartbreak.
What did you learn from that?
Honestly, like I learned so much about myself, and like I learned more about like what I deserve and like how I want to be loved and how I want to love other people, and so it ultimately was for the best.
I'd say my biggest heartbreak was when my girlfriend and I broke up. We had a dog together. We felt like the dog needed to go with her. So I lost my girlfriend and I lost my dog at the same time. But the good news is I've got a new dog. And I've got a new girlfriend. And it's okay.
What did you learn from that heartbreak?
Well, I learned that it was really best to put my personal feelings aside for a moment because I knew that the dog would be best suited with her and she with him, or she with her. And it helped me put my own feelings in priority in terms of realizing that that would be the better way for this to go.
My biggest heartbreak was saying goodbye to my high school sweetheart that I was with for like 5 years. And it was because I was away at school and he was back home, and it just doesn't work out long distance, and we both knew it, so we said goodbye, and it was really painful. Yep, that's it.
Did you learn anything from that?
I learned that when you're young, it's always true love. It always feels very real, and it is probably the most sincere type of love that you could feel.
Have you healed from it?
Yes, it took a long time, but yes, I did. And I see it as something I would want to experience again, and everybody should have that type of love at least once in their lifetime.
In a long-term relationship from the age of 17 to 23. We were both heavily addicted to drugs and alcohol. He got super into meth, and then I was really into like alcohol and pills. I'm now sober 2 years, almost 2 years, but we both decided to end things because it was just super duper toxic and we were super codependent, and now we're both sober, so we're able to be friends just like in a different way. But yeah, it was really rough. Yeah, that's it.
What did you learn from that heartbreak?
Probably like sobriety is like super important in my life. Just being sober, not to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is like mainly like sobriety for me. Yeah.
Do you feel like you fully healed?
I think I'm still healing for sure. And then also now us being friends like sober, it's like healing in a way, because like we can both see each other do well in life. Yeah, sober. Mm-hmm.
My biggest heartbreak was when my dad died. That was in 2010, and it wasn't expected, so it was even more shocking. And I think that it was the first time that my heart was really, really broken, because I had broken before, you know, the relationship and stuff, but it doesn't compare to when you lose someone forever, and that person was your dad or someone really close to you. Is when I really realized that it can hurt more than just a simple relationship. It was a simple relationship. I think that is better now. I don't think that you can ever totally heal from it, because once you experiment it, it's just like this thing that never goes away, but with time gets better and you find coping mechanisms to make life easier and more doable after that shock, but it's always gonna stay there.
My country, Venezuela. Today is the elections, and I hope we can be freedom again after 25 years with the corruptions. So I hope today is the day to be freedom again. Yeah.
What would that mean to you?
Oh, so many people is in this country can work, and it's really, I don't know, I feel happy for them because I'm living here, but I came back to my country again after 25 years. Yes.
I would say it goes back to being a child, asking for Christmas presents, etc. Didn't receive it, but you can't get everything you asked for. So that just gave me the drive, motivation to grow up as an adult and buy everything that I didn't receive as a child. So being able to do that, I felt like I accomplished something, and I just keep on striving every day to do better and go for everything I really want, make sure I receive it.
Would you say that you're completely healed?
No, I wouldn't say completely healed. So every day you're still learning to be better, so I just keep pushing on every day. Yeah.
My biggest heartbreak, it was probably like high school. I was friend zoned for like shit. All of high school, asked her to prom, got the no, you know. And yeah, I would say beyond the no and being friend zoned, you know, like just being fucked with for that long, I almost felt like I was getting led on, you know. Like I wasn't fucking with her for no reason, and then just hit me cold. So yeah, that was my biggest heartbreak to this day. Crazy.
What did you learn from that?
Really just like don't wait too long to shoot your shot, you know. You kind of can feel when the window's open, and when the window's open, it's open, and when it's closed, it's closed, you know. So yeah, shoot your shot when you have it, because when you don't, it's gone.